Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. I don't know what was going on. I don't know. Did y'all see the video? I tell you. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. It's me, Wanda D, the motivational queen, your accountability coach, helping you get it done. And we are getting done our affirmations today is day 59. I had got it mixed up. I thought it was 58, but then I went back. I was like, no, it's 59. It's day 59. So come on in the room. Come on in the room. I don't know if, I don't know. I don't know. But we're going to figure it out. So come on in the room. Tell me where you are in the world. Tell me how you doing. How's life treating you? How are you today? Today. Tell me how you are today. And if you've been rocking out with us, this whole entire time, just say, woo, woo, can I get a woo, woo? Yes, yes, yes. So let me tell you what I got going on right here on this side of the table. You can't see it, so I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna give you a visual. I have some hot water with lemon. I have a glass of cold water or room temperature water, just plain water, alkaline water. And I have a bowl of blueberries. Okay, so why do I tell you that? Because I want you to drink your water so you can stay hydrated throughout the day. Start your day off with a nice glass of water. You are water. You have to constantly give yourself water. So do this for yourself every morning. If you're not in the habit of doing it, I encourage you to do so because it wakes your body up. Okay. And fruit. Fruit is great. I have been off of sugar now since the 16th of what's this November of October, and I feel pretty darn on good. Yeah, because I was going through some stuff. I'm still dealing with a slight pinched nerve, but I see it's kind of working its way out. I'm trying to be mindful of stretching and realizing when I get tense. So, I've just been doing my homework. I do go to the chiropractor. I'm about to start seeing the acupuncture. It's is it is or whatever, getting ready to have that done. Because I noticed that when I'm driving, it's like a tension comes over me because I just be trying to get through that traffic. And sometimes I drive not reckless, but I drive with full speed ahead. And then when I realize, I'd be like, oh, my shoulders. So, I want us all, because we carry our emotions in our shoulders. So make sure that you're stretching every day. And you say, what does this have to do with affirmations? Well, it has everything to do with affirmations because your body is an affirmation. Your body is a temple, and we have to respect it accordingly. So, let's just you know, um, massage our shoulders, move our body around. I did my stretches this morning, so I feel great. And how are you today? How are you today? Come on in the room. Tell me where you're tuning in from. Um, what part of the world are you in? And if you have been rocking out with us during this affirmation season, what has it done for you? Write down some expressions if you want to. I think, what is this, day to 59? So this is day 59. I think around maybe day 75, I'm gonna start asking you that have been participating to come on with me and talk about some of the things that you maybe decided to do, maybe decided to stop doing, because affirmations should bring you clarity. They should bring you into a knowing of, what, I think I'm gonna stop doing that, or I'm gonna start doing this. Today's talk is about stretch yourself. That's what Spirit laid on my heart was, talk about stretch yourself, because I really, and stretch yourself in every area, like I was saying, like the physical stretching, because your muscles need that. your mental stretching. So whatever that looks like for you, it may be to read more or to write more, or to do both, but mentally you have to be constantly, stretching yourself for growth. It may be to have some conversations with some people that's smarter than you, or some conversations with people that you can mentor, because that stretches you as well. Our lifespan is about coming into a knowing of who we are and how we can operate at the full capacity of who we are. So I always encourage us to like stretch ourselves, like take a trip to someplace you haven't been, do something outside of the normal routine that you normally have. So it may be that you normally get on, 285 and head, southwest, east, it doesn't matter, but maybe today, or maybe after this conversation, you'll think of a day that you can maybe take the back roads, to see, to look around and discover nature a little bit differently than you usually do. Because I know for me, when I'm in that, I got to get there, I don't see anything but getting there. But when I'm in the sit back and just observe, I see all kind of things. I hear all kind of things. I can hear crickets, I can hear the birds, the wind, the leaves dropping when you're in that, when you're in tune, and that's what you desire to do, so I would say that everything has its place. Sometimes you can't do that. Sometimes it's not really feasible, or it's not realistic for you to be looking around and trying to find the golden nuggets in nature, but some days you can, and you can actually put that on your calendar, schedule that time that you'll say, well, you know what, today is going to be my nature walk day, and I just want to listen. I just want to listen to what God has to say. Today is that day. And then, it may not be today, it may be another day. So in stretching ourselves, I think it's going to help us come into a knowing of who we really are and what we really want to do. Because I can say now in my life, I have lived I am living a great life. And but every day I have the opportunity to say yes, or I have the opportunity to say no, and then to be well with that. So when I'm don't participate in certain things, I'll be like, like I am so great with not participating in that. Or when I do, I show up to show out. I have a great time, but I'm well with it. And that's, to me, that's a lot of me stretching myself in the knowing that I don't have to do everything all the time. Learning how to say no is a great lesson to living your best life. Not caring what other people think about you is a great stretch, especially if you've always been so concerned with what other people have to say or think, or, what, I wonder what they're thinking, or I wonder what they're doing. And does it really matter? you know happy morning to you as well. I don't know who that is. You have to allow give Facebook permission, or just tell me, under your good morning, just tell me who you are. I got my stuff set up on the wrong side. I am left-handed, and I don't know why I put my snacks on the opposite side of where I have to write. Because if I have a note in my head, I want to write it down because it's for you. So I don't know if you saw the video that I played, because I couldn't see it on my end. So I'm going to go back and check it. Hey, Natasha Mason, author. Natasha Mason. Y'all make sure y'all follow her. Okay. So how are you doing today, precious? When we're traveling in this affirmation season, and what I realize is that we have to really pay attention to our focus, and be well with that. It's a misconception that we live this life, and people are speaking terms like, like, I'm busy. Like, busy is not really what it's all cracked up to be. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. Sometimes you'll do better to be still and look for, what is that? I was eating blueberries. Okay. I'm so tempted by fruit. I know I'm all over the place. Okay. So busy is not always what it's cracked up to be. Sometimes you just got to get focused. I know when people transition into certain areas, they tend to get overwhelmed and they feel like I need to be doing this. I need to be doing that. La, 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 la. Sometimes it's like, no, what you really need to do is stretch physically, mentally, and emotionally, and let things let your energy feel that space up of saying, you know what is it? What's the one thing that I need to do right now in this moment? And in that moment, it may be just to take a deep breath to make your shoulders, relax. And that's what I realize when I get tense. I'm like, why are you tense? Oh, because you're driving and you're driving too fast and you're trying to get there. Will you please just take your foot off the gas a little bit and just coast on in the slow lane for a minute, to read zoom. Like, nope, I'm not zooming today. So I just want you to pay attention. And also I'm gonna remind you this every day. Like I've set my alarm clock. It goes off 7 times. And in that 7 times, I know it's affirmation time. So what happens in that affirmation time is I stop, I drop, no, I don't. And I roll. No, I don't. What I do is it sounded good, right? What I do is I step aside and I start saying my affirmations, whichever ones come to mind. I just start saying them. And that brings me back to a place of center, like no matter what I'm doing. And sometimes, I now pay attention to like, well, what were you doing? And it was something that was necessary, something that I needed to do. But I want to come back to this affirmation because I'm doing an experimental project as I'm doing this with you, with us. We're actually in a live experimental project, and that is to see who is really tapped in and tuned in and taking all the information and really doing something with it, or who is just coming in to be a looky loo. Fine, because you won't do anything but just keep coming back. But I'm encouraging you, set that alarm clock, let it go off, and then go into saying your affirmations. And it doesn't have to be a long time, it could be one affirmation, because that's the wake up call right there. Like that one, my son has one affirmation. He said, I'm the great one, period. And he dropped the mic and he walked away. That's what he said, because since he was a little boy, my grandfather told him that he was the great one. My grandfather told my kids that they were the great ones. And he that's what they know themselves as. I'm the great one. So when I say when we go around the room and if the bell goes off and he's in the vicinity with me and I look at him and he's like, I'm the great one. And that's it. So you could have about 5 or 6 affirmations. Your affirmations should be on what maybe is something about your fears that you're trying to overcome. So you put those and you reverse engineer those fears. And what's up, cousin? Mwah! Shout out to the D. Shout out to my cousin Tita. She's over there in Detroit. I love you, love you, love you. So you get into this mode of saying, when that alarm clock goes off, you just say your affirmations, right? You say them, you step away, or be bold with it and just say it out loud. If people can sing out loud, you certainly can say your affirmations out loud. People will pay attention. I was in the store one day and this lady, I guess the man had asked her how she's doing and she said something, exceptional, and he turned his head. I don't know, she might have said, I'm great, or I'm da da da. People are not used to hearing that. People are used to hearing sluggish returns. When I say a sluggish return, I mean they're used to hearing something like, I'm okay. How you doing? I'm all right. How you doing? Making it. What the? What, the front door is making it? Like, what are you making? You in there baking a cake or something? Because if you is, send me a slice. No, I'm psych. I'm psych. I'm no cake. But you know what? Thanksgiving, I am going to probably go off the rails because right after that, I'm starting detox. But that's another talk for another day. Okay. So anyway, when you start speaking, be very deliberate about what is it that how do you want your body to feel when you say things like I'm great. Do you know it wakes your cells up when you say I'm great? You like, okay, okay, okay. But when you say something like I'm all right, look, that's just how your body goes right back down. But when you say words that empower you, they make your spine sit up. You know what I'm saying? You try it. You could try it right now. Say a word, and it should make you become elevated. Okay. And this is also a stretch for some people. I want you to do me a favor. If you're watching right now, please hit that love button. Send me some vibrations, send me some higher vibrations. Just tap that love button about 25 times. Just tap, 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 tap. So flood the line with some love vibrations. I'm feeling like I really need some love vibrations. And then hit that share button if you like. But right now, I really just need you to hit that love button right now. Hit that love button right now. And why? Because see, there is a spirit, a universal spirit in everything you do. And I don't like when people hit the like button when they can hit the love button. What's the difference? Big difference. One is a thumbs up and one is a heart. I'd rather have a heart than a thumbs up. And you have to see, I'm very intentional in a lot of things, especially when it comes to this thing called transferring vibrations. Like, I want you to know that I'm paying attention. So I'm gonna hit that love button. And if I can't do nothing but just drop one word down in there and be like, boom. In Facebook, we're on Facebook. Shout out to Facebook. Thank you, all 5, 6, 7, 8 Facebook channels that we're a part of. We're also give a big shout out to Twitch TV, and we're also on YouTube. So shout out to YouTube, hit that subscribe button, and ring that bell so then you'll know when we come live. So here's Facebook now. The algorithms will not let streams go through. They have all of these blocks because they want everybody to pay. Well, I I don't feel like it's important for me to pay for an ad. I just want this information to go to who needs it. Period. Now I do pay for ads when I'm running promotions, when I'm promoting an event, stuff like that. But this right here is special. So this is the time for us to really help one another out. Most of you won't do it. Most of you won't hit the love button. Most of you won't hit the share button, and that's all right too, because it's not gonna wreck our relationship. Okay. But it is a vibration that if you did, there is something magical that occurs when you sharing information, positive information that helps other people trans. I lost internet connection, but we're back, and I'm looking to see how long it's going to take back. Nothing I can do about that. So, what was I saying? You somebody might hear something and they hear that one word. Hey Tony, how are you today? They hear that one word, and it changes everything in their life. This is that. This is that moment that you could be responsible for waking somebody else up. into their own greatness. So I just want to encourage you to share. And if you come by later and you catch the replay, hit, hashtag replay. Another thing is I would like for you to hashtag affirmation season. Affirmation season is not a it's not a typical thing. It's extraordinary because collectively we're in alignment with calling what we want. We're in alignment with stating who we are. So, yes, I am great. When people ask you a question, this is an opportunity for you to drop an affirmation on them. They say, well, what are you working on? You say, myself. I'm working on myself. I'm working on having more fun. I'm working on being more aware. These are all of the things that you want to start living in, breathing in. I'm working on paying more attention, taking better care of myself. That's what I'm working on. I'm working on me. When you start working on yourself, you don't have time to be concerned with other people are doing at all, period. What you think about me is none of my business. None. Nada. And guess what? You liking me is not my top priority. Nothing. Nada. So you hit them with that a few times and you say that in your mind, to where now you can start dropping all of those judgments, what people think about me, what they over there doing. And baby, guess what? Thinking about you anyway. They living their life. I want to give you these affirmations then so you can go on and start your day because I know you got stuff to do. But make sure that you take good care of yourself. Make sure that every thought that you carry in your heart today, make sure you turn that inside and that be about you, loving you. Because if you can learn how to love you, you will love other people better. It comes with the territory. There's no way around it. Stretch yourself. That's the topic for today. Our first affirmation, and if somebody can type it down, that'd be great. If not, don't worry about it. Write it for yourself. Do whatever you need to do. But I just want you to absorb these words, maybe repeat them back because this is that. Okay. Affirmation time. Somebody say affirmation time. I'm going to ring my bell. Bing. Eddie would have rung that bell like this. There. I got it. Affirmation number 1 is I signed up to talk like this daily. Write that down. I signed up to talk like this daily. And what I'm referring to every word that comes out of your mouth. You have to say, you know what? I signed up to talk like this daily. Yes, I am beautiful. Yes, I am brilliant. I am smart. I am intelligent. I am fantastic. Okay. So that's your one affirmation. I signed up to talk like this daily. Affirmation number 2 is I experience great days. I experience great days. I experience great days. Number 3 is I wake up in satisfaction. That's the third affirmation. And I'm going to repeat the first 3 so you can get them. I don't know why I have so much static. Maybe my mic is turned up too high. Can y'all hear me all right? Okay, so affirmation number 1 is I signed up to talk like this. And you got to say it with attitude. I signed up to talk like this daily, ma'am, sir. And you looking at yourself when you say that. I signed up to talk like this daily. Number 2, I experience great days. Yes, I'm sitting in my great days. I'm experiencing great days and I am expecting great days. I am a great day. Okay. Number 3 was I wake up in satisfaction. And I'm going to say that one for the person way in the back of the room. When you wake up, that's why a part of my brand is wake up winning, because when you wake up, you have a decision to make. Are you going to wake up complaining, fussing, mad, cussing, shouting, or are you going to wake up in peace? Because if you wake up in peace, you're going to be attracting peace. So watch how you wake up. Watch how you go to sleep at night. watch how you wake up in the morning. You do not need to wake up and start jumping on Facebook and strolling and looking through everything bad or turning on the news and looking up like that. No, you need to get centered with self. When you wake up in the morning, you need to be centered with self. So then you can reflect back on and think about your affirmation, which is I wake up in satisfaction. Okay, satisfaction. Mm. I am at ease is your next affirmation. I am at ease. I am at peace. I am at serenity. Everything is flowing to me. I'm flow. Yeah. You can kind of like rock with it. See, this is what happened when my affirmation alarm go off and wherever I am, if that affirmation hit me and I want to start dancing, I'm like, yes, yes, I am enough. Yes, yes, you are enough. Yes. I crack myself up. Okay. I am at ease. Next affirmation is I know my own goodness. I know my own goodness. You got to look back and say, I know my own goodness. Hmm, hmm. I know my own goodness. I know my own goodness. In spite of what anybody has ever told you, in spite of any thoughts that you might have about yourself, you better say, I know my own goodness. Doggone it, doggone it. Next affirmation is I leverage my time better. I leverage my time better. You are aware, you're paying attention to your time, to your space, how you're taking up space. You're paying attention and you say, I leverage my time better. Okay? You got it? If you got it, say I got it. This is a participation sport. I got it. Okay. Next affirmation. I love I love energizing my good. I love energizing my good. I love energizing my good. You are, it's like the battery. Y'all remember that Energizer Bunny commercial? And the one just, and then the other bunny just stopped. You this bunny. You that bunny. You the moving bunny. You the stretching bunny. You the moving bunny in prosperity, good health, good wealth, good life. You're that. Next affirmation. I feel more sure about myself. When you feeling more, I'm gonna say this again. I feel more sure about myself. That's your affirmation. And I just want to talk briefly about that for a quick second. When you feel more sure about yourself, you will stretch yourself. You will take those risks. You will turn the corners that you never turn. You will go down with expectation of greatness. You'll be like, I'm trying that. Why? Because I feel more sure about myself. I'm doing that because why? I feel more sure about myself. Next affirmation. I thank myself for choosing me. I thank myself for choosing me. Yes. I thank myself for choosing me. I thank myself for choosing me. I thank myself for choosing me. This is to all of you that's struggling in lopsided relationships. Choose yourself. This is for all of you that have decisions to make and you know what they are. Choose yourself. Choose yourself. I thank God for choosing me. See, this goes back to that statement that you liking me is not my top priority. Me choosing myself is my top priority. Ooh, did I say that? Yes. Last affirmation, and then I'm going to say bye bye. I value who I have become. I value who I have become. I want you to look yourself dead center in the mirror. Go say these affirmations again. Let them take roots. Smile bright. Brighten up your day, brighten up your life, brighten up your journey. I'm going to say this affirmation again. I value who I have become. No matter what anybody has ever said about you, no matter what thought you have carried around like a cross, I need you to drop it. Today is deliverance. Today is your deliverance day. You have made it. Kings and queens, you have arrived to do great things, and can't nobody stop you from doing them but you. Nobody can stop them from doing them but you. Remember that. So when you look in the mirror, and if you're not where you are, it's because of what you did up to that point. But now today, baby, you can change it. Anything that you want to dare to do, go ahead on and do it. You don't have anything to do. I'm gonna tell y'all stories in a couple days about all the failures, because the failures are a part of my journey and I am so proud of them. Okay. So when you look in yourself today you say, and you imagine yourself just being stretched in all directions, but directions to your good. Okay? Directions to your good. That's the only direction you head. And then you say, you know what? I'm headed that way. And they say, which way is that? To my good. So when somebody asks you today, how are you doing? You better hit them with the most powerful affirmation that you can think of. I'm doing great today and I'm getting better by the second. And don't I look fabulous? Yes, I do. I know I do. I know I do. That's what you got to hit them with. I love you guys. I love you, love you, love you. I want you to remain purposeful in your day, to remain intentional in your day, to please invite somebody, share this information. If it has blessed you in any way, say me, 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 me. It's blessed me. And pay attention to every word spoken out of your mouth, because every word has the power to manifest. Don't play with your words. Don't play with your life. I love you, love you, love you. And there's absolutely nothing you can do. Remember, follow us on Instagram, I Am Enough Talk Show, and also on Facebook, I Am Enough Talk Show. And if you want to be a part of the Wake Up Winning Group for Entrepreneurs, please come over there and join forces with us while we go about changing the world, because that's what we're doing. And that world starts with your world first. Okay. I love you. And there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Peace and bye for now. Free your mind. Don't be